Okay, so nice and early, got the KTM loaded up last night on the back of my car and brought it down to the beach. So very sandy. I'm not a fan of riding on sand, but I've only done it on big bikes, so let's see how the KTM goes on the sand. Why here? Well, it's pretty close to my house, 10-15 minutes drive, so still not registered, so can't ride it anywhere. Need a registered car, so I thought we'd come down here. It's out of the way, no one around, plus being a weekday, there's no one out here recreationally really, so yeah, I'll put my gear on and go for a bit of a squirt and see how it goes. Alright, so I got the KTM out. I'm not very experienced on sand, so it's be a bit of a learning thing. First time riding the bike properly on a surface I'm not experienced on. There's a lot more softer stuff than I thought there would be here. I thought there'd be a lot of more hard pack stuff, so to try and find a track. There's a lot of tracks out through here, but they're all mainly sand, so I've got to try and find a decent stretch that isn't this really soft stuff. That's not going to be any fun. That's not fun. Don't want to venture too far from the car too, because I haven't closed it up or anything yet. It looks a bit promising down here. We'll just have a quick look down here, then I'll go and lock my car up. Soft sand, wet sand, sorry. It definitely doesn't like that soft stuff. It's pretty much just digging a trench, trying to keep forward momentum. So this is the main road that goes down to where I parked up, so a lot more traffic, so it's actually harder packed. Having never owned like a motocross style bike or dirt bike before, it's crazy how different the suspension is compared to the adventure bike, just how much it soaks up on a big bike riding over this sort of stuff. On my standard suspension to Africa, wouldn't be able to go this fast on this rough stuff. You can tell when the rear end gets light because the just spins the sand up, even on partial throttle. Last time I came here on a motorbike was on my KTM 650 down this far. It just was not enjoyable. The bike didn't like it, it's heavy, it's quite underpowered. It just was not good to try and get up on the sand and stay on it. Down there looks a lot better, but we're pretty ordinary to get there, I think. Bulk revs do a U-turn. A few whoops. Big berm. Oh, don't go in the water. Let's do one more sort of hot lap up and down the main area, and then I'll probably pack her up. Even though it's pretty cool weather, I'm getting hot doing all this stuff. So I'll head back and I'll load the bike up. So much fun. So I'll load it up now. It's actually not that hard loading one of these into the back of a full drive on your own. Just had a little step there. Try and park somewhere where there's a bit of a slope, so it's not as uphill of a push. Not that bad on a light bike like this. I'd hate to try and push my Africa up this, probably wouldn't happen. So overall I think the bike went pretty good. Sand is a big thing for me. I want to try and get better at riding on sand, because if I want to do more trips on the Africa, you're going to encounter sand. So build up some skill on the light bike, practice on the bigger bike once you're confident on this one, and then yeah, should be a lot better. In the middle of nowhere riding through sand on a big bike. So I need to get it registered to enjoy it properly. Take it more places, some national parks and that. Be able to actually open it up proper instead of just spinning the tyre up in the sand. So how much did I put on it? According to the hour meter, about 45 minutes. So that's not that bad. Nothing broke when I get home. I'm going to wash. I need to get a airbox cover, so probably just going to wrap a bag around the filter or something just to try and seal it from water. We'll just be real careful, give it a hose, check over some of the bolts that I've touched just to make sure nothing's rattling loose. But having a quick look around, there's nothing obviously rattling or falling off, so that's a win. For a bike that's been sitting for God knows how long, I'm pretty impressed. I'm happy with it. The only thing I'll probably do to it to give a bit more protection is get some radiator guards. Not the ones in front, but the ones off to the side that are in here. So if I do drop it, I'm not going to squash the radiator and be stuffed. So that'll be it. I'll still probably trailer it to places I'm going to ride. Just this isn't going to be good on the road. No cush drive or anything like that. Knobby tyres. It's not really meant for the road, and the places you want to ride it are over an hour away. So stick it on the back of the ute to where I want to ride it, take it for a thrash, and then stick it back on and drive home in air-conditioned comfort. Yeah, we'll get home and probably start playing around with the video, edit it a bit. Hopefully the footage isn't too bad with the visor up. I tried riding with the visor down, but it just fogged up and I couldn't see. So I do need a proper motocross style helmet and some goggles. So I'll work on getting them one day. So yeah, enjoy.